Kids, bro. I'm telling you, kids are the bane of my existence. Destroy them all. Destroy them now. Now. I want them gone now. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Link Click. Episode 6. That's right. Today we... Oh, shit. I think I forgot my tea. I'll be right back. Is he gone? Quickly, listen to me. Before he comes back, before I come back, okay? This is important. I'm from the future, okay? Look, I can't tell you what's going to happen, but just do what I tell you, okay? Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, it is imperative that you go to your kitchen and you make tea for yourself, okay? Don't ask me why. It's very, very important. People's lives hang in the balance, okay? You have to do this no matter what. Shit, he's coming. Look, just do it, okay? Get tea tomorrow morning, please, please. I have to go, Fuck, this couch smells. Hell yeah, brother. Anyway. Where was I? Okay. Let's see. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Link Click. Episode 6, right? Previously, in episode 5, black-haired kid whose name I still don't know tried to change things in the past, but ultimately failed. I mean, you try so hard and get so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It is what it is. Clearly, death is not so easily changed in the past. Now, the end of the episode seemed to indicate that that's how things always went. Like, the past was always that way because him going into the past and then changing things, or like, getting the father's camera made it so that the father's camera survived, which made the camera survive to the present time, and that allowed our main characters to jump into the pictures provided by said camera. Thus, they went back in time and made the camera survive. And then because the camera survived to the present, they managed to get the pictures, but then they go into the past, and because they went to the past, this camera survived, so on and so forth, right? So I think a lot of the times when we think that they're changing things, it's actually meant to happen that way. We also left off last episode with the police showing up and wanting their help. So maybe, just maybe, who knows, maybe we're revisiting potential killers from the first episode. In any case, let's just get to it, shall we?
Will that be for here to go?
Here, please.
Great, thanks.
I'll take a milk tea, light on the sugar. Oolong tea with foam, make it to go.
That's one milk tea with light sugar. It'll be just a second, sir. And the oolong tea. What size on that? Oh, and yours too.
Largest for both.
Mommy, can you guess what the Star of Justice's strongest power is?
Oh my god, don't... Dude, the fact is, I've never seen this situation. Ever. Why? Because most people would understand not to bring their children to a, customer service job. You know? That's why you never see this shit. Oh my god, you already know. You already know what's gonna happen. I like her already. I'm not actually, I'm gonna explain why. But, I can already see where this is going. The child is completely oblivious to what's happening. Actually, one of two things is gonna happen. Either one, the customers are gonna get mad because she's taking too long. There's a massive queue. Or two, she's gonna have some sort of mental breakdown because... a lot of stress and pressure and As for why I like her already, it's this little hair, little hair sticking out. It's the side,
Wait, can I get the foam on the
what do you call them? Side, long side hair, or whatever.
Dodo, you can explain just as soon as I'm done working, I promise.
Mom!
Does she run this shit by herself?
No, Dad will take care
Oh
of the
my
rest of the
god.
customers for you.
It's way too much for one person alone. Hey,
True.
you're holding
That's
up
what I
the
was saying.
line, man. We don't got all day. Dude, what's your problem? I'm
What?
waiting for my drink.
Why are there so many people here? Considering there's a child, there. That means that this must be some sort of mom and pop shop. You know, mother and father both working here. Which means, what's with this queue, bro? I mean, true, like, from what I've heard, people talking about Japan restaurants, right? I mean, this isn't Japan, this is China, I think. Korea? Fuck, I don't even remember. Korean, actually, I think. But the point is that, you know, from stories I've heard about Japan and stuff, there are certain, like, small-time restaurants slash, like, mom-pop shops that are very popular and are, like, insanely popular to the point where they have massive queues like this.
I'm sorry, those teas will be out soon.
Please, can we
Oh my god. Fucking kids, bro. I'm telling you, kids are the bane of my existence. Destroy them all. Destroy them now. Now. I want them gone now.
Dad have ignored me all day.
Yeah. Maybe there's a fucking reason why he's ignoring you, little shit. God. The reason I'm so emotive. Is that a word? Emotive? The reason I'm so gung-ho about this child issue is because in real life, obviously I don't say this shit, right? So whenever I see children in real life, because my family has a couple of children, not me or anything, but like I have nephews, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, like I don't go around saying this type of shit to them, but you know, I'm just saying, bro. And I would not be surprised if some of them see this. But they know I hate children, so I think I'm fine. I think I'm good. I think we're good, bro. How do... Sorry to keep pausing this, but like... How do people, like... Because again, I'm a no child have an ass over here. How do people... Like, what do people do with their children when they have to work? Babysitter, right? But I suppose if you work from home, but still, like, I would not, like, not gonna lie, I would never, if I was working from home with customers, like a restaurant or something, like the restaurant is downstairs and I live upstairs or something, I would never, ever allow my child into the restaurant because of exactly this situation. God, oh my, first character that I fucking hate. Oh my god.
Obviously booming. It's cool that it's a family shop, but they could stand to hire more people. Agreed. But
True,
having more
true.
employees would cut into their profits. And even with training, the drinks might not taste any better.
Having more employees might cut into their profits. Yeah. I mean, you know, getting more employees to a restaurant is not the same as getting, like, for instance, you know, a YouTuber gets an editor, for instance. You might think it's kind of the same thing, right? I mean, you're hiring someone to do your job for you. But at the same time, with YouTubing, for instance, or streaming, you would get not only more time, but also you have more time to do more things, right? Because, like, for instance, me, I have to record, and then I have to edit as well, right? So half the time I can't record as much because I want to spend some time editing, because I already have a small window where I can, you know, do this YouTube stuff. And so I can't record as much because I also want to edit as well. You know, I mainly kind of alternate where I record one day and then I edit during another day and stuff like that. But a lot of the time it would be a lot easier and I could pump out a lot more content if I had an editor who, like, just edited my videos for me, right? And this is the case for most YouTubers and streamers, where they don't do any of the editing process because it's a lengthy process. So getting more employees, like an editor or something, would allow them to record more footage to then, like, have edited and then get more consistent uploads, as well as maybe even more uploads, right? If you have like 2 editors, you can just spend all your time recording stuff and then send the footage out. You don't need to edit anything, and you can just make more content. But in the case of a restaurant, I don't think you can. If you hire more people, would you be making more money? Would you be getting more business? Would you be making more content? I suppose without like extending your business, like without like creating branches of your restaurant, right? The only thing here I can think of is because you're taking so long, because you're understaffed, some people will look at the line and be like, you know, if the line was smaller, I would get something, but I don't have time to wait like 30 minutes. So you might be losing potential customers, which 100% you would be. 100%. I know for a fact from experience that whenever, you know, like I'm at some sort of fast food place or something, I'm at the place already, right? Physically. I'm not like on the way there and then order from a distance. I'm like there physically, right? And I'm like, hey, I kind of want like I don't know, McDonald's or whatever. I want a burger, right? But I see that there's a massive queue. Then I just think to myself, I don't want to sit here for like 30 minutes. I don't want to sit here for an hour. So I don't get it. Now, if there were more workers and the queue wasn't as long, then I probably would queue up and order myself a burger, right? So in that sense, they might be losing money. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the second thing that's gonna happen, where she's gonna pass out or something because she's under so much pressure. Uh-oh.
Want to watch cartoons on my phone?
I don't like how it just cut out like that. I think she would have... that was a good save. I think she would have just passed out right then. God, I hope this child doesn't like... I hope we move away from the child. That better not be the child's phone. I'm sorry. I know I keep pausing, but Jesus Christ, I have some deep-rooted child hatred in me. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm Anyway, do not give your children smartphones. That is all. If they are children who are playing with little toys like that, do not give them smartphones. The reason I like her, this woman... Huh? Oh, huh?
Dodo? Where'd you...
What?
Sweetie? Dodo?
What's the matter?
Wouldn't they notice? I suppose there could be a little panic. Okay, whatever. I was gonna say, actually, the reason I actually like her a lot is because of the hairstyle. I don't know what it is, but I'm a sucker, okay? I am a full-on sucker for long hair, but it's like medium on the sides, and then you have like these long like strands or curly strands of like I don't even know what you call them, like individual strands or whatever. Like I'm just a fan of this type of hairstyle, or any hairstyle that's kind of like this.
He's disappeared.
I think the customers would have noticed, no?
Dodo!
Oh, never mind. He gone. So is that why the police is trying to get help? And this is why you don't have your children at work.
Since that night, Lou and I haven't really talked much.
I'm guessing most of their trips to the past before that
Don't question what's happening.
have been more peaceful and like basic.
Because of us.
I have to admit, at first I thought the whole diving into photos thing would be easy.
No sweat. I'll follow your instructions. You say jump and I jump. Simple as that. I'm all ears. This is actually a big deal, you know? If we work together, the debt should be paid in no time.
He makes it sound like they didn't have the powers from the very beginning, like from their birth, which makes me still ask the question, when did they get their powers?
I need some time away from this.
Because then that would answer the question that, you know, they haven't really run into a really bad situation yet. And it would make sense why the black-haired kid, like,
All right, boys,
isn't
talk.
totally used to it already. I want to see more of her.
Besides avoiding work.
I think we need a break. Trust me, it'll end up being good for business in the long run.
And do you agree? Are you running on empty as well?
I want to see more of her, but I don't want to see more of her in some sort of, like, situation, right? Like, I don't want her to run into some sort of bad situation and then them jumping into her body. I want to see, like, more of her in the present. I want to see more of her character, not the boys taking over her body. Because that's kind of what it is, right? A lot of the time. Them kind of jumping into the character's body and then kind of learning about her while it's happening. But in her case here, you know, what was her name? Xiao Xiao or something? I wanna know more of her. I wanna see her personality more. I wanna see her more. Right? Not the boys taking over her body, I mean.
There's no such thing here. Definitely no one old. I'm sorry to disappoint
So I wonder
you.
if
I'm
the
Officer
kid got
Dowling.
kidnapped
Police.
recently.
Huh. You don't seem thrilled to have a cop here.
Why would we be? The police showing up unannounced is almost never a good thing. It's your average business. There's no time travel here.
Why would you say that? I'm sorry, that's just a bad idea. There's no time travel here. Go. Nope. There's no time travel here. Go away. No. There's no murder here. No. We don't. Don't worry. We don't have dead kids in our basement. Of course not. No, of course not. You know.
She can be a lot.
Please leave. We don't want the neighbors thinking we're up to no good. You understand,
All right,
I'm
that's
sure.
enough. I'll see myself out.
Please, miss, you have to help me. I'll do anything you want. Please do that for me. Help me find my lost son. He went missing 3 years ago. There are
3
no
years
clues,
ago.
but
Okay.
everything is-
Well, he's dead. I believe. I don't remember exactly how much time it was, but I believe it was something along the lines of a kidnapping victim or a child that gets kidnapped is likely dead within the first like 72 hours or something. Could have been 48 hours, maybe even 24 hours. But yeah, I mean, 3 years is. I mean, he's dead.
for me. But I know he's alive.
I'm sorry, but they've already said that what you read was merely a rumor. You've been scammed by several con artists already. You just don't have more money to lose. Promise. As long as I'm on the force, I'll keep this case active. Whatever it...
First things first, there doesn't seem to be a limit to how far you can travel while being in the past in someone's body, right? Which means that you can essentially take any picture that is taken within the area, anywhere, go into that picture, go into that person, and then just travel to that location, wait for a couple of hours, right? And then see who takes the kid, or like what happens to the kid, right? You can 100% do that. I don't think there's anything stopping them from doing that. Because ultimately, all you need is just an image from maybe like an hour before. Or like you know, like a couple of hours before it was confirmed that the child was disappeared, was kidnapped.
takes. We won't stop.
I have faith he's out there. I know one day I'll hug my son again.
It would be one thing if it was like 24 hours ago, but
Won't give up hope.
3 years ago?
No. Forgive me. I'm so sorry, my son. Please come back to us.
Considering the father is here, where's the mother? That's what I'm more interested in. That's what I'm more interested in.
I shouldn't have let you watch cartoons alone. It's your daddy's fault.
Also,
I'm
actually,
the
a
one to
question that I
blame.
wanted to ask. Can they go into
Let me help
any
you.
image, or does it have to be taken by a camera?
Can't imagine. But this is
Or
just
like-
a regular photo.
Does it have to be a photo? or can it be any image? Because video camera, right? Like take an image from a video camera and just use that, right?
Studio, though. Begging won't do you any good.
Listen,
He's right. But if you have any old pictures you want printed, you can bring them here. I'll do it for free. You can't go to the past. Best if you give up on that dream. What's happened has happened. Nothing can change that. Live your life. Be present. Move on.
True.
When the courier shows up, give him this for me.
Leon, this boy's words may be harsh for you to hear, but he's not wrong. Your wife needs you.
You can't beat me alone! It's not just me, evildoer! Face my friends! Star of justice!
Can the black-haired kid go into the past on his own? I actually don't know. Because they do the whole, like, touching of the hand thing. You know, the clap. Do they need to do that? We still don't know. Because we've never seen him going into the past by himself. Until we see that, I mean, what's stopping him,
Do you
right?
know what the Star of Justice's strongest power is? Go on and guess.
I guess he's lost it a little. She's lost it a
We
little.
found a promising new clue. We might see Dodo soon.
Come on, take a guess. Here, I'll give you a hint.
Shouldn't she be like, you know, in a mental hospital if she's that far gone? I'm just saying.
Nope. Try again.
I guess he was like, I can fix her.
Then you're gonna have to tell me.
here. You're welcome for bringing you the surprise milk tea.
I'm in your debt.
Researching? Oh, is there any news about the kid?
No, nothing, unfortunately. Ever since we heard that he went missing, I've been curious to know what happened.
Am I stupid? Or have they literally not said the black-haired kid's name? Like, maybe they did in the first episode and I just missed it, because I missed the girl's name as well, and I missed Lou's name multiple times. I remember seeing that when I edited the video, but I don't seem to remember them ever saying the black-haired kid's name. I mean, the thing is, their names are again, I don't remember if it was Chinese or Korean, but like, you know, their names are kind of hard to, like, if they quickly say the name, I might just miss it, right? They have to, like, legitimately say maybe like an introduction or something.
One more.
Like, they legitimately have to say their name and nothing else, and I'd be like, oh, okay.
I have to tell you, I saw him before, 3 years ago.
Let's get you cleaned up.
There was this milk tea shop close to my school that was blowing up.
I consulted a specialist.
I mean, what could have possibly happened to the kid?
Tragic. They had just opened, then he went missing.
I mean, nine times out of 10, got kidnapped, right?
I'll put up more of the missing flyers. Why don't you stay right here and watch some more of your cartoons?
The only way
Sound
he
good?
could have survived is he somehow lost his memory. Any other situation, if the kid is not in confinement somewhere, he could just call home. I mean, the kid knows his own name, hopefully, right? I mean, hopefully. The kid knows his own name, and even if, let's say, you don't know your home phone number, let's say, right? And maybe you got, I don't know, like, taken out of the country or something, right? You could always call, like, your country's, like, police or something, or, like, get in touch with the police in your country, and then just say, hey, my parents' name is this, and so, and my father's name is so-and-so, right? And eventually, they would probably check the missing persons records, and they would make the connection. So it's like the only two ways that the kid could still be alive but still be missing is he's out of the country, maybe inside the country still, but amnesia, right? doesn't remember who he is, or where he's from, or anything like that. The other possibility is that he's still kidnapped. But that's unlikely.
Afterward, I saw him on the streets around the school a lot. He and his wife posted countless flyers. I can't imagine the toll. I wanted to tell him the truth so badly. But I lied instead. See, I had seen a son before. Walking with someone else. The day he disappeared.
Do you remember who it was?
I've always regretted that I didn't ask any.
Oh. Is that what they're gonna do? Exactly what I said I didn't want them to do? Which is go into her picture and then, you know?
Questions. Like, why is this child with you? I was terrified that I'd run into Mr. Liang again. How was I supposed to face him?
The
Where
better
I went,
question is,
I saw the boy's face.
did they already have the powers to go back
I avoided
into the
area as
pictures
much as I could.
back then?
I
Because
thought
this
I
was
could
3 years
see
ago.
those eyes. However, even after 3 long years, his father never lost hope. All I want is to fix my mistake. So please, help them for me.
I mean, at this point, it's like the black-haired kid said. It's not about changing the past.
Perfect, isn't it?
At most, find out what happened. Give the information to the present people. Right?
Okay. I will.
Change the
My way of
future
saying thanks for
by
getting
using
me
the
to
information from the
Oh,
past.
Well, I'm not the one who bought these, but thanks.
Appreciate the drink.
Why am I not able to crack this case? Hey, Chun-Bi! The page about the 7th victim isn't in the file. It's missing important info. Hold on. Liang did what?
Yeah, he was after some old surveillance footage. Said it would help him see the past.
Thank you.
I told
Thank you. Why would you say that? I was gonna say they can use surveillance footage. So it doesn't have to be a photograph. It has to be it can be any
I'm
image.
not allowed to make random copies unless it's authorized.
I just figured that if you intended to help, I'd take the initiative. So here I am.
Yeah, all right. Just make it quick. What's his new angle? Thought we cleared up those internet rumors.
Just this once. Could you make an exception and cut some footage together for me? Thanks.
Not so fast, kid. That surveillance video is hours long. How do you expect me to know what you want? You do it.
Just send, like, a clip.
A video of the past.
Top secret video.
This is strictly for internal use. Do not forward it to anyone. Got that?
Hey, Liang, I got you that surveillance footage. Oh, and by the way,
God damn it.
for your eyes only.
This guy,
No sharing.
he's a serial killer. He's a serial killer. I'm calling it. This guy? Serial killer. This guy. Right now. I'm calling it right now. Murderer. Serial killer. Or the kidnapper. Some random guy who is helping out everybody. Sus. Whenever there's a culprit, it's always the guy who seems like the good guy. It's always the helpful guy, right? It's always the helpful guy who helps the main characters with whatever they need.
This video is important. Don't send it to our resident loudmouth, yeah?
Why is she calling me out? Forward it to me. I'll
Get fucked.
totally keep
Get
my lips
fucked.
sealed.
No chance.
Dodo was sitting in a blind spot. At least there's no footage that we've been able to track down. Do you happen to remember?
But though, oh, I didn't think about this, but who do you go into? Right, because I was like, I didn't even think about that. That's why it has to be a photograph, because on one hand I could understand it's like, if you're filming, you have a camera in your hands, right? You are technically taking the pictures. But what about a security camera that's like, you know, locked on a wall somewhere. Who do you go into? Who's taking the picture? No one's taking the picture. Do you go into the person who set up the camera on the wall?
I looked at the clock.
Or who touched it last?
It was around 3.
Or something?
More like 2:50. Not long after, my wife realized he was gone.
Okay, so when you use your ability on this video, what do you actually see?
12 hours of surveillance footage from cameras within a 1-kilometer radius. But I can't see anything a camera didn't pick up.
Have you spotted the kid yet? Who was with him?
12 hours.
Someone quite smart. They must have planned this in advance. They stayed in the blind spots. I couldn't make out anything helpful. Which means you'll still need to dive in.
Either it was planned, or it's someone who knows where the cameras are. And these are just security cameras from... This is like CCTV, right? Like, I mean, it's not like private security cameras for private stores. It's like police, like security cameras on the streets and shit. Which means either it was planned out or it's someone who knows where the cameras are. Who would know that? The guy who works in the security for the police. Like this guy. This guy. One of these two. One of these two is the kidnapper.
You'll still need to dive in.
When I go in a picture, I turn into the photographer. If I use a video, will I become a surveillance camera?
Seriously?
Good questions.
Just follow my lead.
A large black milk tea, ice, light sugar. That's to go? It'll be just a moment, thanks.
Who? Himself? Oh! Oh! Does he not just appear out of thin air? Do people not notice? Maybe it's one of those things where it's like, it straight up goes through, like, the fabric of reality itself to the point where everyone just kind of, like, he was there the entire time, or something. Fuck, man. Himself? This changes a lot. Their power to go back into the past was always limited by the fact that they are always stuck in someone else. But if they can go back in time as themselves, oh my god, bro. This changes everything, oh my god.
Wait, how did I end up here as myself? This is 3 years in the past, right?
You've got half a day to explore. Be smart. Keep a low profile, like you were never there.
Very interesting, isn't it? White-haired kid knows. Black-haired kid does not. As in, like, what happens when he goes into the camera. Mr. Liu was not surprised. Black-haired kid was. What does this mean? It means that, like, did Liu give him this power? Did Liu have some sort of previous partner or something that he worked with? Or, like, had given the power to previously, and then, you know, they had explored everything about the power, and then maybe that partner died or something, and then now Black-haired kid was the new partner, and then Liu gave him the power? Maybe Liu can't use the power himself, he has to have someone else use the power? Or something? Like, it has to be a situation where Liu knows about this power, but the black-haired kid does not. Fuck. Fuck, bro.
Don't change things. And do not attract attention.
Hey, what are you doing? Look and see if you can find Dodo.
I'm being stealthy, playing by the rules.
Nobody looks too suspicious.
You're the only one suspicious there.
Why don't I just...
You know why
No.
I agreed to the earthquake mission? I obviously knew those messages wouldn't save anyone from dying. But they did help someone who survived live with less regret.
Thank you. So it was exactly what I said last episode. It wasn't about changing the past, it was to help the person who survived have less regrets.
He's gone!
Okay, so it's male. I was wondering who it could have been. So the guy has to be male. Seemed to be kind of a little bit on the fat side. Security camera guy.
Where are they?
Try the next alley.
Oh, let's check out the shop. Maybe the
Why would the kid just... Never mind. Yep, I'm cancelled. I'm not gonna lie, why is the kid going with him?
Stop! Turn back!
Hey, it's you.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Oh, did he not... Son of a bitch. Okay, a couple of things. First, so Lou said stop, turn back before he turned the corner. Does that mean that there is a security camera? I don't think there is, right? This doesn't make any sense. Because they just said that... Well, first off, they said the kidnapper did not show up on any cameras, right? That means that there's no cameras in this situation because they just straight up walked past the girls, okay? No camera picked them up. Lou said that when he looks through camera footage, uses his power to see into the future through camera footage, he sees through the CCTV like within a 1 kilometer radius or something for 12 hours. How would Lou know that the girls are like around the corner? How? More importantly though, because now her fucking memories are changed. Dun, dun, dun. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm not gonna talk too long about, you know, the episode. I already wasted a lot of time talking about my problems. My problems with those little devil spawns. In any case, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode of Link Click, the episode that I am personally going to watch right now after this. But you won't see it for at least a couple of days, probably. We'll see.